Yours, damn right, it's better than yours. I can teach you.
The thing that makes me put the guys go crazy. They lose their minds.
What's good? What's up, Messy Mob? It's your girl, MessyMya, and I am back again with another video. So today we're going to be getting into some mess. Well, really not some mess, but the review and the recap for episode 19 of Baddies Caribbean Girl. I'm not going to waste any more of your time. Let's just go ahead and jump right into it. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like this episode was kind of all over the place. So if I like jump around, don't mind me, girl. I'm just going based off of what I remember. So of course the episode starts off exactly where we left off last episode. And it leads off with Sapphire and Mariah basically tag teaming Bianca on the beach. All right, so I already told y'all how I felt about it. From my point of view, I feel like Sapphire won hers, and I feel like Mariah also won hers. Like, you know, some people were saying how they feel like Bianca was also tagging Sapphire, and they feel like it got edited and cut. So let me just say this. It may or may not, because, girl, I don't know, girl. I'm not in the editing room, okay? I was just giving my opinion based on what I seen. And for what I seen, baby, it looked like Mariah was tagging Bianca, and Bianca really wasn't doing much with Mariah. Like, that's what it seemed like to me. But Rollie actually came out, and she said that that whole scene was highly edited. And from her point of view, Mariah was getting tagged by Bianca. But the only thing, with that is like, why? So why were they showing Bianca getting hits in on Sapphire, but they weren't showing Bianca getting any hits in on Mariah? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I'm saying. I don't know, child. From my point of view, girl, what they shown it, girl, Mariah was knocking the Mario coins out of Bianca, girl. Okay, I'm just saying. Okay. I mean, she really, if we really want to be for real, she really was just beating on her wig. But, you know, that's another story for another day. That's another story for another day. But, you know, I just, you know, from my point of view, girl, it really seemed like Bianca really was not doing much with Mariah. I mean, like I said, Mariah really wasn't doing much with her either. Like, you know, we all know Mariah you know, is very much pillow marshmallow hits. You know what I'm saying? The hits don't really do no damage. They don't really do much. Like I said, you couldn't even knock the wig up off her head, girl. You know, you was left without your wig. She still had her wig. You know, like, you know, the hits really weren't doing more damage, but I'm just saying, if we just gonna go based off of who had more hits, like who connected more, I'm gonna just give it to Mariah because, again, that's what I seen. But according to Rollie, baby, Rollie got on social media and she said that it was highly edited and it did not go the way they portrayed it on TV. So I don't know, child. You know, girl, it's three sides of the story: her story, his story, her story, and the truth, child. I feel like Bianca is scary, like, and I be wanting to stick up for her so bad because I really do like Bianca, and I loved her on Love and Hip Hop. You know what I'm saying? I love me some, girl. I like the chicken noodle soup. I love me some chicken noodle soup, girl. You know what I'm saying? But chicken noodle soup, she just scary, okay? We been clocked her tea about her being scary. I don't give a damn what none of y'all say. Bianca is scary, child. So after she got tag teamed by Mariah and Sapphire, child, she went, when I tell you y'all, girl, she was speed walking to the damn van, child. She got up in there. She got up in the truck real fast, child. Okay, she was speed walking. I don't know why they were trying to make it seem like she ran. It's so funny because they were trying to make it seem like she was sprinting. They were trying to make it seem like she sprinted to the van. Like, she didn't sprint to the truck. She walked. She was just walking fast. Like, but she did not sprint. She didn't run. Like, so y'all need to get off my girl. She simply sped walked. Okay? She was walking. You know what I'm saying? She was strolling. She was strolling fast. But she did not run to the, don't do that. Don't do that. Anyways, so, child, Bianca is walking fast, child. Girl, she fixing her wig all off her head, child. Like, not off of her head, but, you know, it's lopsided, girl. No, Mariah knocked her wig lopsided. She didn't knock it off her head, but she knocked it lopsided, girl. And she fixing her wig is lopsided. She walking real fast, child. She like, girl, they ganging up on me. I'm finna get, girl, when I tell you, she got in that truck so fast, child. Okay, by the time, and keep in mind that Sapphire started to walk after her almost immediately after she got done getting into it with Mariah Lynn. Basically, as soon as she started to walk away, that's when Sapphire basically started to follow her. And by the time she got to where she was by the time Sapphire got to where Bianca was already seated in the truck. Okay, so girl, you know what I'm saying? So yes, she definitely walked fast, but don't do my girl, she didn't run. Don't do that. Okay, so the reason why I say that Bianca is scary, well, it's self-explanatory, but I'll say it again because I just know some of y'all gonna get in the comments like, how is Bianca scary if she ran that fade? I feel like Bianca is scary because I said what I said. I'm sorry. Nothing, but okay. So first of all, I've been clocked Bianca T. I feel like Bianca was scary because y'all was already trying to call her scary. Some people already was trying to call her scary before, but I gave her the benefit of the doubt because I was like, you know what? You know, they were at the ATV thing. It was heated. Everybody was on her. I was like, maybe she just didn't want to get jumped. Her back was against the wall. It was basically everybody against her. So, you know, maybe she's reading the room. I gave her that. I mean, I still called her scary, but I still gave her that. Okay, I gave her the benefit of the doubt because I'm like, maybe she's just reading the room. She didn't want to get jumped. DTB snuck her from behind. Biggie was on her. Everybody, you know, Sapphire called out her fade. So I'm like, okay, everybody was on her. Nobody likes her at this point. So maybe she just wanted to, you know, yeah. So, but I'm like, okay, I gave her the benefit of the doubt. Then it was still kind of scary, but okay, gave you the benefit of the doubt. But then fast forward to her actually sitting down one-on-one with Sapphire. Nobody else was around. It was just her and Sapphire. And she's letting Sapphire talk to her. Girl, still ducking phase. Sapphire is calling her all type of B's and P's and girl, boo bye, girl, please. I'll be down if Sapphire of all people sit across from me at a table and tell me that I'm a pussy. Like, girl, boo bye. You know what I'm saying? Like, she just sat there and said what she said to you. She's still calling out your fade and she's calling you all out your name, pulling your card, and you're not really doing much. You know what I'm saying? You're just letting it ride. And then as soon as Sapphire get up from the table, that's when you got all the mouth calling her Sasquatch and all of this. Girl, okay. Girl, listen. Girl, I'm saying, girl, this is not the Bianca. This is not the Bianca I grew up with, child. Not the Bianca that was chugging her chugging her heel across the club and knocking holes in their head with it, girl. This is not the Bianca I know. So yes, that is when I officially determined that Bianca is definitely scary, and I still stand on that. And she ran the face again. I understand that. Oh yeah, not only that, but again, they were one-on-one in each other's face, and then she had the nerve to come to Lemmy's party out of all events. She came to the CEO's party where she could have been chilling, having fun, catching a vibe, and she came there with her sisters to try to get down when you were just face to face with Sapphire. She called you out multiple times, was disrespecting you to your face, one-on-one, and you was not on that type of time. But now that you're with your sisters, now you're on that type of time. So yes, I understand. She did come to the beach alone and she did run them fades one-on-one. I get that. Okay, yeah. Kudos to you. You know what I'm saying, girl? You were hidden for the rest of the season ever since you got snuck, and we ain't seen you since then. About time you ran your fades. I understand that. Cool. You got in the paint. I love that for you. But why did she sprint? You know what? She didn't sprint. Let me stop. Why did she speed walk to the truck? Like, these hoes are following you to the truck, and then they're outside the truck popping their ish. Like, me personally, like, it's just a certain amount of disrespect that I would never be able to take. Like, you really think Mariah Lynn, out of all people, is finna be sitting outside of my van, my truck, while I'm sitting in a trunk not doing anything? And you really think that I'm gonna sit in a truck and let Mariah Lynn and Sapphire, can I please repeat myself? Mariah Lynn and Sapphire, of all people, girl, please. Girl, and then she in the truck She throwing stuff, but she's not getting out the truck. So she's throwing her shoe out the truck. She's spitting outside the truck, but she's not getting in the field still. Like, how are you still going to throw stuff at me? You're still doing what you're doing, girl, popping loogies at people and stuff like that, but you're not in the field. You're not getting in the field. You're still in the truck. Somebody please make that make sense. Like, baby, who are you? Girl, please, girl, when she came out, popped her head out that truck. Girl, she popped her head out that truck and spit, and then she hurried up. Y'all, when I tell y'all, she, like, it was like a turtle in the shell. Like, you know when a turtle stick his head out the shell and then go back in real quick? Girl, it was like that. Like, she stuck her head out, spitting it, and immediately went back into the truck. Girl, please, girl, please. I would have been like, please get out the truck. Like, when Scotty tried to open the door and get her out the truck, I was like, yes, because girl, get in the field. Get in the paint. Why are you still spitting, but you're hiding in the truck? Get out the truck. And then Sapphire, of all people, is literally clocking her teeth for being scary. Like, Sapphire is sitting on something. I don't know what it was, but she was sitting on something, and she's like, I'm literally going to turn my back to you because I know that you're not going to do anything about it. Clocking her teeth. Sapphire, of all people. Girl, please. They were literally clowning her, talking ish about her, saying all this stuff about her, and she's not, girl. I'm just like, child, boo. Like, can we please get past this scene? Anyway, so we do get past this scene, and now the girls are on the yacht. So, y'all, when I tell y'all, Rollie is so messy. Like, Rollie, no. What are you out here being messy for?
Yeah. What you out here being messy for?
Like Rollie, one thing about it and two things for sure, Rollie was going to let Mariah Lynn know. She was going to let Mariah Lynn know that she felt like she lost that fight. Like, she was going to keep repeating it until Mariah Lynn heard her. Like, so she basically said it. I don't know who Rollie was talking to, but girl, she was talking to the girls. And then Mariah Lynn comes on the boat, and Rollie is like, yeah, Mariah Lynn ain't win. And then Mariah Lynn said, who ain't win? And then Rollie said, you. I was there. And then Mariah Lynn kind of clocked her teeth a little bit, and she said, yeah, you was there, but I was the one fighting. Like, what are you talking about? Girl, listen, it was so funny, girl. What had me weak, though, is like, Mariah Lynn, okay, so right after that, Mariah Lynn got butthurt or whatever, which low-key but high-key, again, I saw what I saw, and from my point of view, what I saw on screen, it looked like Mariah Lynn won, but now I kind of do believe that it may have been chopped or screwed, because Mariah Lynn was just, she was like, why are you so butthurt at the fact that one person said that you lost? One person said that you lost, and it holds so much weight to where you removed yourself, and then you're popping it in your confessionals, making it seem like you removed yourself for Rollie's sake. Girl, please. Like, she was acting like, oh, well, I know that she just had surgery, so I'm gonna go ahead and remove myself before what, ho? Before what, girl? You're not pumping no fear in nobody's heart. Girl, please. Stop acting like you're doing her a favor by you removing yourself off the boat. Girl, please. We all know why you left that boat. No shade. We all know why you left that boat. Let's really be for real. Like, you're acting like you're doing Rollie. Girl, please. You're not doing anything with Rollie. No shade. You're not. Girl, look at you and look at her, girl. Girl. All the BBLs, girl, please. Girl, she's still big, girl. Still big. She, girl, boo. We both know why you removed yourself off that boat. Trying to make it seem like she's sparing Rollie by removing herself. Girl, bye. I know when to remove myself. I know when to... Girl, shut up. Girl, please. Girl, boo. Anyways, so they're having fun on the boat. Oh, let me just say this. Okay, because I forgot this part. Okay, so right after Bianca had left, right, and then the girls were walking back, Mariah Lynn and Sapphire had this moment, and I was just like, girl, like, okay, so Mariah Lynn had got emotional, and she was like, no matter what we go through, you're here with me, like, I got you, and girl, it's just so fake. Girl, please, do you not forget what Sapphire literally did to you towards the end of Baddies East? Like, are we just... I don't... Like, she literally tore you a new one. Like, do you not remember how your face was looking after that? Like, she's just so... Mariah Lynn is so fake. Like, I feel like Mariah Lynn just go wherever, like I don't know. Mariah Lynn is so fake. She's nobody friend. She's unpredictable. I feel like she go wherever the storyline is. She's just a fake girl. She's just fake as hell. Like, especially like I said, and I said it again. I'll say it again and again. I'm so happy that Bianca exposed those text messages between her and Mariah Lynn, because Mariah Lynn literally hyped her up to do what she did towards the beginning of the season. Girl, please. You knew what you were doing. You literally were telling, the first day of filming was telling Bianca that you still had an issue with Sapphire and you may or may not get into it with her. Girl, please, you are so fake. Like, she's just so fake. Like, I wouldn't, like sitting here getting emotional. Getting emotional for what? What are you so emotional for? Like, please, you are so fake. And I understand from the camera's point of view, Mariah Lynn won the fight, but she really talking greasy as if, like y'all know how DTB, it's not funny. Y'all know how Tasiki left DTB after the Baddies. Like, you would think that Mariah Lynn had did something like that, or like knotted her up or something. Like, you would have thought that the way Mariah Lynn was talking, how greasy she was talking, how crazy she was talking, you would have thought that Mariah Lynn knotted her up, had her leaking, at least bare minimum, and knocked her about her wig, but she didn't do. Girl, you're talking like you didn't do none of that. No shade. Girl, please. You were beating on her wig. That's all you did. Girl, please. Like, you're a fake asshole. Like, you and Bianca, whatever y'all issue had, like, whatever the issue was with Bianca and Mariah Lynn claims that it started because Bianca was disloyal and, of course, didn't have her back and was carrying the bone between her and Asian Doll. But no beef that you had with any of the other girls, like, and you made up with all of them, like, but you can't make up with Bianca. Not even make up, but you carrying it out like this with Bianca. Like, you just make no sense. Like, you're literally sitting here chopping it up with girls who have literally beat you like a drum in the past. Like, I just don't understand it. She talking to Scotty and she talking about something. Yeah, I told her, welcome to Zeus, bitch. Like, Mariah Lynn, please, girl, you didn't do much. Relax. Calm it down. Anyway, so after Mariah Lynn had got back on the boat or whatever, after getting her feelings hurt by Rollie because Rollie would swear up and down that she lost that fight, girl. Biggie over here being messy. Biggie is so funny. She over here being messy, girl. And everybody else, girl, they start to turn up. It looked real fun, not going to lie. Skip the recap scenes. Girl, we're on the next day, and it's a recap scene with Natalie and the other girls. Girl, bye, girl. I'm not recapping the recap scene. So then the girls try to find Meatball and get Meatball up out the bed because they're like, we're going to see Biggie's family today. Clearly, you are Biggie's friend, so get up and, let's support our girl. Let's get out. You know what I'm saying? The girls were going, to a whole nother, Girl, Meatball is in bed. Meatball, I'm like, girl, what are you mad about now, girl? Pissy Meatball. So, she always pissy about something. Like, she always mad about something. She always feeling a type of way about something. Girl, so Meatball is in bed, looking a mess. But this is nothing new. Looking a mess. Girl, I'm just like, chill. So they come in the room and they're basically, again, I feel like it's starting to become like, I don't know, like, I hate that they even waste, at this point, I hate that they even waste their breath on Meatball because it literally goes in one ear and out the other. You know what I'm saying? Like, she don't listen to nothing that they got to say. All the advice they try to give her, all the times they try to comfort her, make her feel better about herself, it literally goes in one ear and out the other. So it's just, at this point, it's whatever. But we're going to talk about it, child. So they're in the room. They're trying to talk to her. Meatball is like, girl, I am not going. They're trying to tell her, like, girl, we're going to see Biggie's family. You know what I'm saying? Like, get up, get dressed. Let's get cute. Let's go. Trying to basically lift her spirits or whatever because it's clear that her spirits are low. Okay, which is kind of understandable at the same time. I know I may be like, oh, well, she always mad about something. She always pissy about something, which is true. But I kind of get it. But the reason why I get it is not the reason why she said, like, I get it because she just fell out with Tink and she might be feeling down. But that's not even the reason why she was in bed. She was in bed because apparently she got into it with Biggie over shrimp. Y'all big back ass hoes. Y'all hoes is big. Fighting over shrimp and you mad in bed, acting pissy, don't want to go nowhere over an argument over shrimp. Girl, boo, bye. Girl, boo, bye. I'm not about to play with you, girl. Y'all big hoes arguing about shrimp. Girl, please. Because one didn't want to share a shrimp with the other. Y'all hoes are big. Stop. Okay, so they end up convincing Meatball to get out of bed. Meatball literally got in the van, got in a truck, whatever they were in, looking like she literally just rolled out of bed, girl. She had on a black headscarf, black t-shirt. Girl, just being Meatball, okay? You know, at this point, it's not even surprising anymore. We all know Meatball is a big, sloppy, back ass, non-dressing asshole. So it's not really like, it's just not surprising, but it's like, dang, like you really don't be caring when you go out. So like I said, the girls split up into 3 different vehicles. So let's, the vehicle with Natalie and Rollie, and girl, please, all they did was recap and talk about drama. Girl, we don't care. We don't care. No shade. MessyMya, we don't care about that. I'm not even gonna talk about it. So let's get into basically the Sprinter. So the Sprinter consisted of the 2 replacements, Nunu and Big Kiva. Okay. Nunu and Big Kiva, aka never mind. Okay, so it was the replacements. Okay, if I'm remembering correctly, it was Asian Doll, the replacements, Tinkerbella, and DTB. Child, keep in mind that more than half of the Sprinter done fought each other by now, but you know, clearly they're putting that to the side, and they, you know, girl, because it seemed like they were the ones, half of them fought each other, but it seemed like they're this, they're the vehicle with the most positivity, which is crazy to me, like, you know, whatever. So they get on the subject about the chain and stuff like that, and Tinkerbella is basically venting. She's like, you know, stuff that we've been saying, like Meatball and her came into this ish together. You know what I'm saying? They came in close. They came in knowing each other. This, that, and the third. And she feels like Meatball should have been the one that was, you know, happy for her. And how Meatball should not have tried to take away her moment or Asian Doll's moment. So the girls are talking about it. Like I said, Tinkerbella is venting and she starts to get emotional. Now, this part is not funny. It's not funny because I understand that this is something that hurts her deeply, but I cackle only because I feel like Tinkerbella is very dramatic. Like, I feel like she's very theatrical. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, I know she for real and I know she's hurt by it. I can tell that it is affecting her. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I can tell. Like, I would never take that away from her. But I'm like, I just feel like she a little theatrical, girl. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that she faking at all, because like I said, I will give her that. This is something that hurts her deeply. I can see that it hurts her deeply. I just feel like sometimes she be putting on for the cameras. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna just leave it at that before y'all take what I say the wrong way. So because Meatball and Biggie were getting into it, y'all know they're not going to bring that negative energy around Meatball's family. Well, child, sorry. Around Biggie's family. Girl, sorry, Biggie, child. So it ended up just being Tessiki, Anamak, and Biggie that went to meet up with Biggie's family. And I felt like that was, cool. The whole scene was so sweet, y'all. I teared up during this scene. It was so sweet to just see. I'm so interested. Like, I was so interested in this scene. I was locked into the scene. It was so amazing to see, like we already know, of course, it's Big Dominicana all day. So we know where she comes from. We know we get a little piece of her culture, but it's so cool to see her culture come to life through the screen. Everything that she's talked about everything that she stands on, like we basically seen in this scene. It was amazing to see her mom, her aunties, her cousins, everybody. Like it was seeing her mom get so heartfelt and tearing up and expressing how proud she was of Biggie and all that stuff and opening up. I thought that this whole entire scene was mwah, chef's kiss. But the girl, what had me weak about this scene is Tasiki, girl. Tasiki did not know shit. Tasiki didn't know shit. This was, bro, I'm telling you, it is so funny because y'all always say, well, y'all always calling Tasiki. First of all, Tasiki is boring, but it's so crazy how this one scene alone is the most interesting that Tasiki has been this entire time. And she didn't even say anything during the scene, but just the look of confusion on her face when they were talking, when they were speaking Spanish was so funny. My girl was confused, child. She was confused. But nonetheless, this was a very positive and heartfelt and family-oriented scene. I absolutely loved it. I lived for it, actually. I loved when her grandma gifted Tasiki and Automac, you know, the little skirts. It was cute. The whole thing from top to bottom was so cute. But Zeus, I will tell you this, and I don't like it. For y'all, like, it's already bad enough that y'all have, you know, someone of the Dominican culture, somebody who is Dominican on the show, and when she speaks Spanish, y'all don't put subtitles. But the fact that you guys had a designated scene with her family and you guys didn't even care to put subtitles as they were speaking, it's just so weird to me. It's so odd to me. It's so weird. Like, y'all using it for camera time, but y'all don't care to at least, you know, put bare minimum to put subtitles while they're talking. It's just so weird. It's so weird. I don't like it. Like they could have did that for sure. Like, we're interested in the scene. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe not everybody was interested, but I damn sure was interested. It would have been nice to know what they were saying. All right, so that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you for sticking with me to the end. Y'all know I like to do long reviews, but baby, this episode didn't really give me much to talk about. So this is the end of the review. It's MessyMya. I'm out. Girl, bye.
Yours, damn right. It's better than yours. I can teach you. Follow.